It took us a while. Now we're finally here. Fixed blade, Karambit. Django 1911 here. Welcome to my channel. And we're gonna be looking at the first of my Karambits. Karambit mainly has its roots in Indonesia. I mean, there are some very highly skilled Indonesians that can handle this knife. They train on that and they got really good at it. Different techniques, from just disabling to incapacitating to bleeding out. Very dangerous. You know, if you know that those techniques, it is very lethal. This here is a fixed blade Karambit, and this would be a little bit bigger, a little bit longer than any folding blade Karambit that I have. Karambits are mainly for self-defense. The techniques used to employ this bladed weapon are basically so that you have control of your space, that it's just right in front of you. The beauty of a Karambit, that's smudged fast. Let me just wipe it. There, nice knife. The beauty of a Karambit is its self-retention. Meaning, if you hold the Karambit in this manner, which is how you would probably hold one in the reverse talon grip, it will not fall off your hand that easy, because mainly that ring is secured by your trigger finger, your pointing finger. So whatever happens, if you just clinch up in your area, your space, maybe the foot or foot and a half radius, if you have this and just clinch up in a defensive position, and if they come attacking, you would just be able to defend yourself in the fetal position, and they're gonna be dealing with that blade. They need to be dealing with that blade. And that's just if you don't know what you're doing. You're just balled up in this position. Imagine if you have the martial arts skills, the talent to employ this, even just by doing your bunched up covered position, you're already in the guard. But imagine if you knew how to make it into receive the guard and then put on an offense, and that would be so lethal. According to my friend, in Indonesia, a Karambit is illegal for carry, mainly because of those guys. You know, if you're Indonesian, you probably know that, and you'd be so dangerous because of this knife. This particular sample, it says Bounish D2, so it's from D2 steel, not lacking, a very capable steel. It's got this nice serrations up top, just so that you, if you back out, as you push, you back out, you still drag something out with you. This knife is really nice. Those are not fake. That is real. Wait. Sorry. Those are not fake. That is real walnut wood. The detail on the walnut is just superb. And the pin here, nice touch. Roundness of those are nice. Looks like a chip, but it's still intact. It's solid. This side, see the handmade touches. If it's machined, everything would be just uniform, but this is handmade. But that's not an excuse. Some handmade just reeks with perfection, and those are small imperfections. You know how that there's gaps in the scales. It is something very hard to do with real wood because there's some warping on the wood, but still it's, you know, a really good custom wood. You wouldn't see that. This you do see it because this is an affordable custom, but it is custom nevertheless. If I'd had the capability, I'd just hone this, turn this into a, like a more, not catching, just hone this out, smoothen it to a nice round, but not leave that thick profile still, but just roll off the edges, and then make a kydex sheath for it, and this knife would be good to go. At the current moment, it's residing on a leather sheet, and once again, I do not store my knives inside the leather sheath. It's just gonna rust. Leather sheath is quite good quality. It can be better, but you know, it's already usable. It will be something that's not gonna be see, it's not gonna be something that's gonna get damaged quite easy. You can still have some use for it or make it work for you, but yes, eventually you would want to have a kydex sheath, kydex, Voltaron, or Holstex sheath, a custom thermoplastic sheath for it, so for that all-weather capability, because leather would be absorbing moisture and would be staying damp unless you dry it out completely. The first of my Karambit review. A very nice Karambit for you guys. This would be lighter, I'd be assuming, because it doesn't feel that heavy. .7 even, 7 ounces, 0.44 pounds, 200 grams, 0.200 kilograms, 7 ounces. Just about the right weight for a field use knife. This is a long knife, you know, it's a long karambit. It's not shy on its blade, but it still feels balanced. You even have that option to just not put the ring finger in or the small finger in, because with this configuration it still feels good with the gloved hand, but I'm sure with the bare hand this would feel very flimsy. You know, it can be easily, this knife can be easily, your pinky can be easily dislocated just by turning it, and then you're in trouble. So you would prefer it that way because you have the better supporting grip of everything that you, there's torque for you that it cannot be taken away from you that easy. Oh, smudges. Sorry. I'll be back soon. As a point, the gloves that I'm wearing, I need to dry it out because it's already has moisture in it when I touch it. That's the fixed blade karambit that we share from Indonesia. Cutting. If the field knives fail on the paper cutting test, let's see how this one does. There's a certain technique on how you cut it. Oh well. What else? Karambit, a favorite of my collection, because as it's straight, it's mainly for self-defense. And who wouldn't want a proper self-defense weapon when the time comes that you actually need to defend yourself? You're not asking for it to happen, you know, you're just there just in case. You can't be sure that it won't happen to you. Even the most alert, condition yellow guys, sometimes you just, there's an off, and what you can't see is the one that will hit you. And that's always true. Choreograph it so that it's kind of like a, yeah. There you go, guys. This is in Bounish D2 fixed blade karambit, and I hope you guys like the video. I'm trying my best to just be, you know, just deliver good videos, consistent, and maybe consistently going up in its quality. I hope, you know, you always will want to be improving on something that you're doing, whatever it may be. So yes, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, we can use the support, and as always, I would be seeing you guys the next time.